Hey guys, if you're wondering why my Arrow review is a little bit late this week, well, it's because I had to choose between Batman v Superman or Arrow. And, yeah. Hey everybody, this is David, and today I'm going to be talking about Arrow Season 4, Episode 16, Broken Hearts. And yes, unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, I had to go check out an early screening of Batman v Superman yesterday. So I got to see that movie 2 days before the movie I was actually originally going to see it. And if you want to check out my review for that, check that out. And what did I think of this episode? Here I go. First, I'll start off with this whole court case scene where we have Laurel trying to put Damien Dark in jail for good, getting rid of him. I think this was the actor's favorite episode because he did not speak in this episode at all. He was just sitting there, nice and quiet, listening to everybody talk trash about him who went up and testified. And yeah, so easy paycheck for this episode for him. Must have been nice. The only thing he really did was at the very end give a creepy glare at the camera and took out a ring out of his mouth. What is that ring going to do? I don't know. Is that another totem thing where that gives him his powers? I have no idea. But this whole court case it was interesting seeing Lance step up and having him, admit that he's been working for Damien Dark all this time. I was kind of expecting it to happen. And so all of that seems good, but it seems like Damien Dark still has more tricks up his sleeve in upcoming episodes. It did make me wonder, though, will this have ramifications? For sure it will, because we know that Damien Dark will not let this pass up. He's going to be very pissed off at Lance, and I have a feeling. I have a feeling Laurel might be the one dying now. It's either going to be Laurel or Lance. I think I'm 100% sure on these two characters. It's going to be one or the other. And I will be shocked if it is Laurel because of, how the comic books turn out, right? Like, Laurel becomes Black Canary, and her and Oliver have a romantic relationship. So if they kill off, Black Canary, Laurel, that I guess I give a bravo to the writers of the show because I would not have expected them to do that, and it would be very ballsy and a very different change in the series. But then I thought also, well, what if this is their way to get Sarah back? Because what's Sarah going to do after Legends of Tomorrow, right? Season 1. We know Season 1 is wrapping up. We know they are coming back for a Season 2. But there have been a lot of rumors that maybe Season 2 will have a new cast of characters. Some of the characters that are on the show now probably won't be on for Season 2. Maybe even the format might change of that season. Who the heck knows? And I think if they really wanted to kill off Laurel, Sarah would easily come back as the Black Canary. And I think that would make a lot of people happy. Personally, I've grown to enjoy Laurel in this season and last season. I think she's improved a lot since she became Black Canary. But if they do go that way, maybe they see, well, a lot of people are still not warming up to Laurel. Maybe we should just off her. So it will be interesting when we finally find out who's in the grave. I can look back at all these videos that I've been doing of each and every episode and say, man, was I wrong? Also, there was that one moment where Lieutenant Pike came to take Lance's badge and his gun away, and it was at that point I actually thought Pike was going to pull out a gun and shoot Lance for that brief moment. And my brother turned to me and said the exact same thing. So it looks like I wasn't the only one that thought that for that brief moment. The flashbacks this season have been a little bit on a slow burn, but just like last season, I guess, in season 3 with the whole China thing. But I will say I am enjoying everything that's been going on in the flashbacks. I'm still not 100% sure what's going on, but it looks like it's actually going somewhere. This one didn't really give us too much. It's like each flashback episode kind of gives us a little bit, and I'm kind of getting annoyed because it's like, come on, just spill the beans already, or give us a lot more than what you're giving us, because I feel like you're stalling until the finale, and I hope really that's not the case, because okay, we see there's this idol, and it looks like it's like taking spirits or something, and whatever this idol is, it's going to like I think it's going to come into play into the present day. So we're gonna have to wait and see on that. Obviously, the main plot line has Oliver and Felicity still dealing with their breakup from the last episode. You know, Felicity walked out awkwardly, which was a weird way to end the episode. Even though she should have been happy because like she's freaking walking again. So it's nice to see her walking again. And yeah, their relationship is going a little bit sour. It looks like Felicity wants to break up, and Oliver doesn't really want to, but I don't know. By the end of the episode, it looks like that big conversation that they were having, Felicity is done with it. She doesn't even want to. It seems like she might even leave Team Arrow, and all I'm just saying at the end is, okay, go to Legends of Tomorrow. They need a character like you on the team. So I don't know. But the Felicity Oliver drama kind of bugs me a little bit sometimes. I mean, it's not as bad as season 3, but it's still, I hate when they're sour. I liked when Oliver and Felicity were like this happy, cute couple. Like, I actually smiled a lot on those moments early on in the season. And now that we're getting to the season finale, I feel like they're making it dramatic and trying to weigh down the season, and I hate when they do this because it doesn't need to be that way. And I feel, because it's a CW show, it needs to have that soap opera type of stuff going on, which I think they can really avoid, which would make the show a lot more stronger. We also have Cupid back, and Cupid, I didn't like her first appearance when she first appeared on the series. I didn't like her as a character. Her second appearance, however, I liked her a little bit more. And this episode, I'm happy to say, now I can say I like the character. I think this was a really good Cupid episode. Probably because she's kind of lost it, She's kind of feeling down because no love anymore for her. She thinks the original Green Arrow died, which I thought that was kind of weird because it's like, come on, he's not that much different from the other Green Arrow. He looks and sounds, except for a different costume, I mean, he still looks and sounds like the same guy from last time. But I guess he looks different enough. I don't know. And Deadshot. She also had a crush on Deadshot, who was also killed off. So it was really good that Felicity was the one who talked her into getting a little bit more hope for love. I think this is a nice little episode for people that have trouble finding somebody, and hopefully that little speech gave other people encouragement that, hey, don't give up. You'll never know if you'll ever find that true love of yours, or you'll never know if you find somebody else. So there's always hope for everything. So keep that in mind. And so I thought that was a nice little moment there between Felicity and Cupid. And other than that, guys, I'm giving this episode an 8 out of 10. I thought it was a good comeback, fun little episode. And it really seemed like an episode that was kind of stalling for time a little bit. We did get, Damien Dark in prison. But other than that, yeah, not much was really going on for the big story arc. It looks like it was setting up a little bit there at the very end. But yeah, so it looks like that's about it, I guess, I have for this episode. Tell me what you guys thought. Did you enjoy the episode? Tell me anything that I might have missed out, maybe anything that I might have made a little mistake on. And subscribe to my channel because I always review every episode of The Arrow and The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. And like this video if you agree with me. And I guess that's it. So take care.